Announced in 2019, Elrond describes itself as a scalable, fast, and secure blockchain platform for distributed apps, enterprise use cases, and the new internet economy. But what is Elrond? How does it work? Is it worth investing in it? To find out, keep on watching this video. Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Animations, the channel where we explain to our viewers about the different types of cryptocurrencies and everything new investors should know. In today's video, we will explain what Elrond EGLD is. So be sure to be attentive because you clearly don't want to miss out on an amazing opportunity to win a giveaway of a $25 crypto coin of your choice. Also, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. Now with the intro out of the way, let's get into our topic for today. Launched in July 2020, the Elrond blockchain is designed to provide decentralization, security, and scalability for distributed apps and enterprises alike. The project has a focus on cross-chain interoperability, developer support, and achieving maximum operational efficiency. Elrond Network calls itself an internet-scale blockchain, which means it is basically designed to handle transactional throughput on par with major internet platforms, as opposed to the relatively lower throughput associated with other blockchain networks. To put Elrond's throughput in perspective, the Bitcoin network can confirm an average of 7 transactions per second, or TPS. The Elrond crypto team claims its network can handle 15,000 TPS, and at the cost of only 1 cent per transaction. EGLD is used for staking, voting, and transacting on the network. It is the major asset in the incentivization system that rewards network participants. Elrond also has a latency of 6 seconds, can scale with sharding, and offers attractive transaction fees of $0.001. As a core concept, it's not unique to Elrond. Zilliqa is another sharded blockchain with similar aims, while Ethereum 2.0 will also implement sharding techniques. What Elrond does a bit differently is to implement 3 different kinds of sharding, state, transactions, and network, and use parallel processing to speed up transaction time and handle more at once. Elrond uses the secure proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which is a variation of the traditional POS protocol, to ensure that all separate partitions of the network, split by sharding, are connected into a functional platform on the ledger. Developers can use Elrond Integrated Development Environment to create decentralized applications that mimic products and services. Users can run smart contracts with several programming languages, including C, C++, and Rust, and can also build decentralized applications with the same set of languages. Nodes run the network to support transactions and secure the platform. Sharding is performed by splitting the network into smaller fractions, so nodes can resolve bits of transactions, one by one, to prevent congestion and enable scaling. The secure proof-of-stake consensus mechanism synchronizes the nodes running the network to connect all the fractions that are separated by sharding. Thanks to sharding, Elrond can process a minimum of 12,500 transactions per second. One of the main objectives of Elrond is to develop a DApp ecosystem, and that got off with a bang as the team released the very first DApp called Maiar in conjunction with the launch of the mainnet. Benjamin Minku, founder and CEO of Elrond, has called the Maiar mobile app the gateway to the unbanked, noting that a large population of the world is unbanked, without access to the existing financial infrastructure, and so their opportunities to participate in wealth creation are extremely limited. Maiar is a fast, privacy-focused browser first and foremost, but it will also have a wide array of useful features. These include the ability to store, stake, send, and receive EGLD tokens. Users will also be able to purchase EGLD tokens right from the wallet using more than 150 different fiat currencies. The ERD token was used to power the Elrond network, and it was the second token launched on the Binance Launchpad. The lottery format initial equity offering ended on July 1, with the Elrond network raising $3.25 million. That sale offered 5 billion ERD tokens, or 25% of the total 20 billion token supply. The ERD token was a BEP2 token, while the network ran on a testnet. Since the launch of the mainnet, the Elrond team has announced a dramatic change to the token economic model, which I will discuss in further detail below. ERD tokens sold for $0.00065 each during the IEO, with the winning lottery ticket holders receiving 461,538.61 ERD, or $300 worth. There were a total of 10,833 winning lottery tickets. The price of ERD initially jumped higher following the IEO, trading above the $0.007 level. It fell off its highs and has been volatile since, trading in the range of $0.0027 and $0.0075. As of August 5, 2019, the price was $0.002953, giving the lottery winners a more than 4 times return on their investment. That was only the beginning. In 2020, the ERD token fell to a low of $0.000569 on March 19th. From there, enthusiasm for the coming mainnet launch began, and the price of ERD rocketed higher, gaining over 5,100% by the mainnet launch on July 30th, 2020. The first phase created an incentivized queue for community members to delegate EGLD tokens and reserve a spot in the line, subsequently receiving rewards for the time spent in the queue. In Phase 1, the existing delegators were also given the ability to withdraw their delegation, thus allowing the first queue members to replace them. In Phase 1, a minimum of 10 EGLD was required to join the queue. Phase 2 introduced features that allow any validator to stake and unstake EGLD. Current validators seeking to add new nodes and new validators wishing to create their first node were able to join the queue by staking 2,500 EGLD per node. Phases 3 and 4 were meant to go live 4 to 6 weeks after the launch of Phase 2, but as of early February 2021, we are still awaiting these subsequent phases. When enabled, they will allow for an increase in the number of nodes, the possibility of staking more than 2,500 EGLD per node, open delegation, and a new soft auction system. Phase 3 and 4 will feature a proposal to Elrond validators and to the community to generate comments and feedback. It is expected that the transition to these phases will also feature the very first on-chain community voting. Elrond draws its value from its technical potential, the technology behind the project, its ability to scale, its offering of enterprise-grade solutions for dApps and digital assets, and its use cases in general. All these elements determine the intrinsic value of Elrond as a project. The inherent value often doesn't match the value of EGLD in the market, which is why EGLD can often be overbought or underbought. There are currently 20,149,381 EGLD in circulation. Elrond was launched with a supply cap of 31,415,926 tokens, which the circulating supply tends towards through a gradually decreasing inflation rate that provides staking rewards for the first 10 years of the project. However, fees are also used to provide staking rewards. As the sum of fees increases, inflation decreases, with inflation reaching zero if the amount of fees generated exceeds the minimum guaranteed rewards. This creates the premise for a transition to a deflationary monetary system. The Elrond network has been in the works for 3 years, and with the release of the mainnet is joining the mainstream blockchain projects. The fact that Binance Launchpad backed the project is a good sign, indicating Elrond was fully vetted by Binance and found to be a solid project. The run-up in the price of the ERD token ahead of the mainnet launch is also highly encouraging, especially when you consider the lack of coverage by cryptocurrency exchanges for the token. That's also being followed up by a rise in the value of the new EGLD token, showing that the token value has staying power. With the unique adaptive state sharding and secure proof of stake, the project promises speed and scalability that hasn't been seen in many projects, and the inclusion of support for multiple smart contract languages can only help as Elrond moves into the decentralized application space. With the kind of decentralized world Elrond is crafting, it is bound to become a holistic blockchain platform where every active participant in the network will be a beneficiary in some or another way. If you are a long-term investor and like to bet on the strong fundamentals of the crypto project, Elrond should be on your radar. Considering that Elrond's all-new avatar of DeFi 2.0 is about to change the way the financial world works, one should keep a close eye on how it turns out when it goes live. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on Elrond? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a video on the latest cryptocurrency news. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great day today, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.